Jason, it's hard to believe it's been 25 years since American Pie and your famous pie scene came out. What is it like to be such an iconic part of pop culture with that movie and your role in it?
Uh, uh, First of all, good morning. It's wild. It really is. First of all, I can't believe that it's been 25 years. I mean, a lot of life has happened, of course, in 25 years, as it tends to do for people. But it's still hard to believe that that much time has passed. But what that time has given me, what that quarter of a century from the time we this movie came out, 26 years from the time we filmed it, it's shown me just how much this movie has connected with people. People still want to talk to me about it. People still asking for more. People, it's overwhelmingly positive. The interactions that I have about it, and now a whole new generation of people has connected with the movie. It's incredible, and not a day goes by where I don't think about it and don't consider myself lucky to be a part of the franchise. 25 years has also given me a chance to realize that an opportunity like this does not come along very often, if at all, for an actor. And, it's been a blessing. So I'm very happy, and I'm happy that, we can continue this. It's been 12 years since we did a movie. And who knows, maybe there are more in our future, TBD. But in the meantime, my friends at Edwards, we have this wonderful partnership. And for the 25th anniversary, we decided that we would do a sort of, an homage to the movie and to the original pie in the movie and to the classic pie scene by creating this anniversary apple pie. And it's just been really a lot of fun. And they indulged this idea that I had to do the pie scene, but a sort of reimagined twist on it, where I'm essentially playing the Eugene role. I'm the dad. And so, we did it basically shot for shot to the original scene, right down to, see, there's the note I'm holding. And you'll notice it says "your" spelled YOU' incorrectly, but that's how it was spelled in the movie. Yeah. We actually never noticed in the movie. No one on set noticed that. See, there you go, that it was spelled wrong. But there's a few Easter eggs in this. But yeah, it's almost shot for shot, and it was just really fun. And so for me to be able to give this to the American Pie fans, and have them already, the response to the commercial has been really, really great. And people can now, try this pie for themselves. They can enter to win one at pieloversunite.com. You can see this thing, how beautiful it is. It's got vanilla cookie crust, an apple pie compote, spiced apple pie. It's got white chocolate cream. So it's a different version, an elevated version. But if you go to pieloversunite.com, you can enter to win one yourself. Plus a whole bunch of American Pie memorabilia signed by myself and the cast, which is very cool.
And you guys sent one for the newsroom. I know we're going to get into it when we get out of this interview.
Now, when you say get into it, sorry.
Little different than the movie. Yeah, just a little different than the movie. But as you mentioned, and as everybody knows, people of our generation, this movie has lived on, and it has been 25 years, and people remember it so fondly. When did you realize that this movie was going to be something that was going to have an impact on people?
It's as I sit here 25 years removed from the release, terms like classic or iconic are thrown around, and I don't disagree. I mean, by my definitions of those terms, I would say it fits that. But at the time, we didn't know we were making something classic or iconic. We did know we were making something that felt special, from at every step along the way, whether it was from the first time we read the script. I remember reading the script and all the other scripts it was a teen comedy resurgence in 1998. I was auditioning for all these wonderful movies, would have been happy to get any of them. But this script, I remember reading it and thinking, oh my God, this is really great. This is the one I really want. I really related to the characters, and just the comedy was on another level. And so then it was cast, and then Eugene comes in, and then we film it, and we're improvising. And then, there's the Red Band trailer is released, and people are talking about it. So every step along the way, we started to think, oh, wow, this really could be something special.
Can you tell me what it was like when you read that specific scene, the pie scene, for the first time after you got the role of Jim?
Yeah, I remember laughing out loud. I remember thinking, I need to do that. I remember thinking, I I can do, like, I want to be the guy that gets to say that I did that. Because I think this is something that people will remember and talk about. And I think that I can do it in a way because I related to the feeling, the embarrassment, and I also felt like I could do the comedy of it, just that interaction that Jim has with his dad there. And this is before Eugene was cast even. But yeah, I just remember thinking I need to do that. Now, fast forward to the day I showed up on set to film that scene, and I remember thinking, oh God, am I really going to do this? This is insane. What am I doing? I had a whole conversation with my manager on the phone for my trailer, who was like, you get in there and you take care of that pie, my friend. And I was like, okay.
And you did. The rest is history too.
The rest is history.
And you've gone on to have such a successful career. It's not just this that people know you for. They know you for all the other things that you've been in, TV, films as well. Were you ever worried about, okay, if I do this, what may happen with my career? Did you know this is going to land and this is going to be something that people remember positively for the rest of my career?
Yeah, of course, in any type of success, it opens up windows of opportunity for you, but it also tends to be within the sort of parameters of the thing that you were successful in. And at the time, there might have been a little like, because I had done a lot of mostly probably dramatic work up to that point, surprisingly enough, and loved doing it. So I was like, I wonder if I'll be able, but you know what? The truth is I had been a working actor from the time I was 5 years old and had a working and a non-working actor from the time I was 5. So I had seen the ups and downs of this industry and knew that the success of this movie was going to give me opportunities that I needed to fully take advantage of. And I still am. Here I am, 25 years later. I will continue to lean into the success of this movie, not just because of what it affords me in terms of my life, but I mean, I have a connection with fans over something that is very real and overwhelmingly positive. People love this movie. They love this role. There is no reason I shouldn't continue to give back and to, it makes me feel good, like that I have this and that I'm able to, this commercial that we did, it's already being, received very well by American Pie fans and, who are asking, when is another one going to come out? It's just, for me, it's just all around great. Lean in, friends.
And we're going to be leaning into the pie again with forks. Here at WBZ,
yeah.
The pie from Edwards Desserts. What's been your favorite part about being a part of this campaign? Because I know it's been a couple of years that you've done these.
Yeah, well, I mean, Edwards they've been the best partners. We've had some really funny ideas. The thing that I really like about them, not only are their pies incredible, my family and I love them, and we all have our own favorites, although this one is probably now unanimously our new favorite. But it's that they have a sense of humor. They allow me to come in with some fun, creative ideas. They appreciate my role in the American Pie films and what it means to be the pie guy, but they also, and they respect it, but they also, get the joke like I do. It's funny, America's biggest pie lover. For me, it's the partnership that's been, many, many years in the making. And I've had offers to do other things, but no one really understood, I think, both the comedy of it and the sort of, respect of it. I so appreciate being this guy and having that role, but I also get the joke of it. And so Edwards has been a perfect partner with that. And they continue to come up with these amazing ideas. I work on the creative stuff, and then behind the scenes, they're coming up with these brilliant pie ideas, which, if I haven't said it, by the way, you can enter to win one of these yourself. For your viewers at home, you go to pieloversunite.com. From now until June 26th, you can win one of these. In addition to American Pie memorabilia signed by myself and the rest of the cast. And so, yeah, it's they've just been a great partner to have.
All right. Well, Jason, it's been great to chat with you. We can't get it. We can't wait to dig into the pie. And thanks for joining us. And again, thanks for providing us with so many laughs over the years, and specifically with American Pie.